I'm tired. Alrighty, good afternoon, everyone. This is severe weather coverage. Cleveland Metro tornado warning, tornado on the ground, and this looks quite evident. So we have a tornado on the ground, Chicago Metro. Not what I was anticipating today. Okay. I'm gonna go get my phone so we can do Instagram stream because this is Chicago Metro, so it's populated. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Usually for these type of warnings in popular areas, I do like to stream on Instagram. I'm sorry for any background noise. Independence, you need to be in a safe place. Oakwood, Twinsburg. You guys also need to be in a safe place. This is a tornado on the ground. Up here, so weak, but the National Weather Service confirmed a tornado. We're gonna go with the flooding risk in the stream as well, so. What's up, Instagram? Tornado warning, Cleveland Metro. Warning. Confirmed. Gotta type out the counties. Hoga and Summit counties. There we go. This is your tornadic rotation right here. It's going to be just to the south of Seven Hills, in between, or it's just going to be past Interstate 77 here, in between Rockside Road and Pleasant Valley Road. There's your tornadic rotation right there. It's going to be closer to Rockside Road. So there we go. Alright. I think... yeah, there we are. Alright, that's your tornadic rotation. Let's go and get a storm track on it here as it moves off to the southeast. It's going to be near Twinsburg within 15 minutes here, probably 16. Macedona, Northfield, you guys probably got less than 10 minutes. Also, we have a tornado warning for Brunswick and Columbus tornado. Columbus counties in North Carolina. That's your tornadic rotation. So that's going to be your tornado. I do not think that tornado is on the ground though anymore. It just got homes. Again, tornado warning, tornado on the ground. That's your tornado right there, Valley View. It's still on the ground. That is more than still on the ground. It is actively doing damage still. Wow. So, that is a confirmed tornado right there. It's going to be right on Valley View here, heading towards Walton Hill. Wouldn't that be 290? $286. We'll see what it's next, but I think that's your current track, and it's going to be going towards Oakwood, Walton Hills, Glen Willow, Northfield. You guys still need to be watching out. But Bedford, you're in this dark red box here. You need to be in your true safe place. This is a on-the-ground tornado. Currently in between Rockside Road and Pleasant Valley Road. We still have a tornado on the ground. That's your tornado right there. Looks like it is occluding. I think the tornado may be occluding because it... I'm going to clear the storm track for right now. Because here's the tornado as it was in Valley View. This is doing major damage. That is an occluding tornado. What an occlusion is, it's going to go into the storm like that. That is concerning. Cleveland is, if it continues occluding, it'll go into South Cleveland, such as University Heights. But it should die if it is occluding like I think it is. What is it hitting? Oh, it's hitting trees and houses. Got it. Excuse me. Valley View. It just went over you guys. That's your tornado right there. I think it is occluding into the storm. That is what is happening. So you'll see it into the storm like that. That is what currently the debris ball, how it kind of went more east to Salami, or it has changed its path, and it's changed its path. That is also very possible, but from what it's showing to me, that's a conclusion. Let's wait on next correlation coefficient scan to see what's going to be coming for this. See if my suspicion is right. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this for you. Looks like it just changed its path east. New tornado warning for University Heights, Cleveland Heights, Richmond Heights, Euclid, and Wycliffe. You guys are now under a tornado warning. Chesterland, South Russell. It looks like it is now going east, so I'm going to adjust. I'll keep it there for now. There's rotation moving on land right here. Right there, that's rotation moving on land. It's weaker rotation, but that is still a tornado on the ground right there. I am actually going to... See, I wouldn't even be able to tell that was a CC drop based off of that. I want to get you guys the latest storm track, and that requires a lot of editing on the storm track. 285. That's about right there. That's your current tornado location. Tornado on the ground. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lake and Juga County. This is a destructive storm. 80-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized tail. And there you go. That tornado has ramped back up. It's hitting houses. This isn't... Wait. Trying to locate this tornado for you guys. That's your tornado right there. Got it. That's the tornado. That was the tornado we just. This is that. That's what we're seeing on reflectivity right there. Okay, sorry about that.
Good morning.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to find that tornado here on reflectivity, but it's broken. That's your tornado though right there. Looks like it's falling behind that storm, so that could be dissipated. Multiple areas of rotation near Wycliffe, Richmond Heights, and Mayfield Heights. There's multiple areas of rotation. So if you're in this upper tornado warning, you need to be near a safe place. Garfield Heights, you can come out of here, safe place. Independence, Valley View, North Royalton, you guys can come out of your safe place. Bedford, Northfield, Macedonia, Twinsfield, Reminderville, Boston Heights, you guys need to be in a safe place. If you are south of Interstate 80 in this tornado warning, you can come out of your safe place. Yeah, that's how rotation is, right there. Looks like we're starting to enter that northern tornado warning near Solon. So... this is that tornado. Boom, boom, boom. Trees and wires down some telephone poles down across roads. Looks like we're entering the northern tornado warning. The most north tornado warning of right now. Sorry, I'm not ready to stream. I just got home, so. You guys in front of these tornado warnings need to watch very closely, like Welshfield, Middlefield, Barton, West Clarendon. Aquila, Parkman, Huron, Gertfield, Mantua, Aurora, Streetsboro, Sugarbush Knolls. There you go, new tornado warning for Bainbridge, Welshfield, Parkman, Huron, Gertfield, North Mantua, and yeah, Aurora as well. Hudson, you can come into your safe place. That rotation's way off to your north. But there may be something trying to form off to your south. Just be aware of that. But you guys for now are good to come out. As well as Peninsula, North Royalton, Independent Valley, Oakwood, Bedford, Garrett Heights, Valley View, Independence, Northfield, Macedonia, Twinsburg. Stay in your safe place just for a little bit longer. Yeah, there is no longer a tornado on the ground with that, or that is seeable. There is no tornado on the ground. I was supposed to start recording when I got home, but this tornado warning, you know, kind of took that out of the question. Plus, I got to do some stuff for school. So again, tornado, Skater Heights, Cleveland Heights, you guys are cleared out of that tornado warning. Woodcliff, Euclid, you guys can come into your tornado safe place as well. They've canceled that tornado warning for you guys. Chesterland, stay in your tornado safe place. Got some rotation off to your northwest. It's a multi-rotational area, so there's going to be multiple rotations along this area. QLCS tornadoes likely. I wouldn't be surprised with that inflow notch that we are seeing right there, that a tornado forms out of that. Excuse me. Once it gets out of the Chicago Metro into Pennsylvania, we'll probably end because it ain't gonna go into Pittsburgh. We do have a ton of severe thunderstorms, so. I want to say note. Here's an outflow boundary. There's a gust front. If the tornado threat now is eliminated back in these storms. Currently, your tornado threat I'm going to highlight in black. would be this area here. I'm not saying it's that far north, I'm not saying it's that far south. I'm saying that is the potential. Hopefully that gust front will extend northeast here and move into the tornado area. Broad rotation. Broad rotation. Welshfield, it's going to be there in about 16 minutes, so you guys need to be in your safe place, as well as Parkman. You guys will see this in about 20 minutes. Yeah, no more tornado on the ground. Yay. Twinsburg, you guys can come out of your safe place. Let's throw that away. I've been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cans of Dr. Pepper in less than 24 hours. Well, in less than 48 hours, I should say. Because we started stream at 5 a.m. and I went through like 6 then. I went through the bang of like 6 Dr. Peppers, so not fun. Turn out severe thunderstorm warnings. 17 severe thunderstorm warnings. That's special marine warning. We don't care about special marine warnings here. So your rotation is currently New Jersey, Hunterdon, Middlesex, and Somerset County. You guys under a severe thunderstorm warning. That's new. Let's take a look at its shear. It's got 21,600. 2100 cape, not 21,000, 21,000 cape, and that this would be producing mega wedges. Just pointing out. Oh, my hair is still a mess. It's not as much as a mess when I woke up, but wow. There is no potential way it can wet bulb and produce a tornado behind a gust front, is what I'm trying to say. There's no way. It cannot form along the gust front, and it's not a wet bulb. You'll see at 12.6 kft at AGL, that is nothing. You want it to be above 13 usually. The Ville density is 2 grams meter squared. Wow. Tree branch, chair flipped, plants knocked over. Knocked without a K. Fair. I think they'll allow these tornado warnings to expire here soon. The rotation is broadened out to an extreme low for the storm itself. You might see one more extension, but I think that'll be it. There's something trying to form near Warren, so that's going to be something to watch too. This is not severe weather coverage, this is emergency stream. Because it's Chicago Metro and it's popular. This is the Cleveland National Weather Service controlling this. I really need a new table over here. That's where your rotation is, and it's broad rotation. I'm not going to downplay broad rotation. I've seen broad rotation produce a pretty strong tornado. I think it was an F2, F1. I don't remember, but I've seen what broad rotation can do. Buffalo, New York, 2 days ago. That is the best example I can give you as to why I still talk about broad rotation. Buffalo, there was broad rotation and they had an F1. EF1. I just like saying F because it's easier. I'm lazy, okay? So when I talk about broad rotation, which I think they're going to cancel this tornado warning straight up, it's extreme broad. This type of broad will not probably produce a tornado unless if it's in between scans. There's broad rotation. I don't think they'll issue a tornado warning for Aquila, but Aquila, just kind of make sure. If you see a tornado go inside, it's probably going to be a rain-wrapped. Yeah, that's going to be a rain-wrapped tornado if it's there, so. But here's some broad rotation right there. So, what you'll translate to here. The storm is just kind of tilted, just enough. to offset the reflectivity and velocity. Yeah, there's not much to this tornado now. I'm starting to see where a gust front may try to form, which is hopefully what happens. Grab me a few pieces of gum here so I can chew something. I need to get my room ready for renovation. We'll talk about that later. We do have a tornado warning, but here's the thing. Rotation is just way too broad for me. It's broader than Buffalo's F1. That's your tornado right there. I love rotation, not tornado. Yeah, they're probably going to let that tornado warning go, in my opinion. And that's my opinion, though. These are the final 2 tornado warnings that are active. So yeah, these are the final 2 tornado warnings. I think they'll be allowed to cancel here in a few. They both, one expires in 10 minutes, the other expires 15 minutes after that. So, wonder if this is Central Time. One expires at 1 expires at 5:15 and the other expires at 5. That's for you guys in Cleveland Metro. 79 mile an hour. I was recorded in very strong winds. And there goes one tornado warning. So we've got one last tornado warning that goes until 4:15, and that's for Juga and Portage County. There's just nothing telling me that this is anything dangerous. There's just nothing. So I figure they'll allow it to cancel. Maybe something trying to form off near Burton. I mean, I could definitely say that could happen. So, there's that near Burton. I'm down to 2 Dr. Peppers. I bought a 12-pack 3 days ago. Yeah, it's gone now. Very broad rotation north of Ram. High Ram, High Ram, something. I think it's a Ram, but that's also been going based off of the twisted gameplay. So there you go. That's tornado warning, 20 minutes, then it'll be expired. I'm gonna fix that from falling. We'll probably try to get a video out after this tornado warning expires, but I just don't see it. We're entering, this is where I'm coming from, look. We're entering a rain-cooled environment. I have something, I think. I don't remember if I added it or not. Yes, I did. We're entering a rain-cooled environment. Yeah, 80 versus 89, which has not had rain. See, here near Warren, it is 77 degrees and they are just getting into a thunderstorm. So, these are the left side observations are what you want to look at. And that's what I'm looking at to determine this is a rain-cooled environment. Because this storm was right within this area before, so that all of that is telling me tornado threat is essentially non-existent anymore. Because of the rain-cooled environment. Maybe something trying to form off near Raina, yeah, Ravina. That is concerning, so. Craig Beach, I'd probably get ready. Deerfield, Atwater, get ready for a tornado warning. My area of watch is right here for a tornadic rotation. It'll probably not be that bad. It'll, if a tornado warning is issued, probably just like that right there. That'll be your new tornado warning. That is some rotation. There's an embedded supercell in here, so as a rotation right there, matching up with your reflectivity. So I've deemed this tornado gone. Rain-cooled environment from the storm off in Cortland. It's cooled the temperature like crazy. It's also entering a unstable a stable environment. 70 degrees here in the Youngstown, 72, 72, which you probably want to, you most likely like a gap in your temperature and your dew point, which is why I think the tornado threat's gone for now in that area. But this area down here near Ravina, just to the north of 76, I-76 is something concerning. Alright, let's get the next velocity scan to see what we're thinking here, if they're going to issue or not. I think it's still a little bit too broad, but they may go for it. Stuff's trying to form near Warren, which is not in a rain-cooled environment, but it is heading into a more stable environment. Just like that, that's anything behind that line right there is currently a rain-cooled environment. There was a storm over here. It died pretty rapidly, so I call that a rain-cooled environment. 76 to 69. Not bad. Again, 76 is your temperature, 69 is your dew point. Let me take a look at the storm's environment to work with here. (1600) Cape, 2.1 precipitatable water. I mean, it's rotating. It's not rotating that fast. It's not rotating that strongly. That AC is not working. Jeez. But currently, I feel like that's just rain-cooled environment. My targets are right within here and right here for the potential of a tornado. We got two areas to watch for. I'll draw an area of watch for you. Yeah, there's now a defined hook again. Area number 1 of watch. This area needs to watch closely. Area of 2 to watch. National Weather Service likely to cancel this tornado warning. By likely, I mean it's going to be canceled. They're not going to let it go. They're not going to let it go to its expiration time. They're going to just cancel it. I think that's the best decision there. Oh, I want to say this. 80-degree temperature, 71-degree dew point. There's a thing called the 10-degree cap, the 10-degree gap in meteorology. Well, never mind. 76-degree temperature with a 67-degree dew point. Okay, that's still the same. There's a thing called the 10-degree cap, the 10-degree gap in meteorology. When your temperature and dew point is over 10 degrees apart from each other, that's not favorable for tornadoes at all. And yes, there's a lot more that goes into tornadoes than just your temperature and dew point. But you can have all your ingredients, and when your dew point is greater than 10 degrees away from your temperature, it just won't work right. Unless if you have all 64 parameters for a tornado and they got to be screaming all off the charts, then you have a chance. This tornado. Is it a wet bulb? No, shouldn't be. Looks like some more tornadic rotation trying to form off right there. Yeah. Potentially right here. I can this is base velocity. There's the difference between these two velocities. This is base and this is relative. Base is looking from the radar at radar's perspective, so you've got winds moving towards and away from the radar. Radar is I'm going to show this to you guys so you guys have a better understanding of what's happening. Here's radar right there. That black circle. It is sending out scans looking at its perspective, the storm's motion, etc. So the storm is moving. There you go, there's the tornado warning expiring. But now we have a severe thunderstorm warning destructive, so. Give me a second to reset. My graphic. Something's wrong with my... There we go. Ignore that black line. I'm just gonna get rid of it. For now. You might be saying, "Oh, this is familiar." Yes, this is kind of like the Tor E graphic type, but currently this is just for a destructive severe thunderstorm warning with 80-mile-an-hour winds, 69 knots, and 1 inch hail. This is reported by trained spotters. So ignore what I was saying about velocity for now. The severe thunderstorm warning destructive expires here within the next 7 minutes, probably before, in my opinion, because we're moving out of the warned area. But still something to keep the new graphic up for. I mean, this could go as rotation here just south of Parkman, but it's extremely broad, so. While we're not in the tornado warning, I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys want me to make a series about how to read radar? Like, what's reflectivity? How do you read that? How do you read velocity? How do you read correlation coefficient? How do you tell if there's a tornado on the ground? Do you guys want to see that? I just want to see something. No. Okay, I'm still flipped. Still flipped. Okay. Didn't know if my camera was flipped or not. "41-mile-an-hour winds on the METAR." "32 gusting at 41. Heat index 87. Wow. Well, the storm is packing a punch here. But I'm going to make a series, most likely, about how to read radar. Like, all of the products to see if there's a tornado for you guys. So, that'll be fun. Severe thunderstorm warning destructive for the next 5 minutes here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. New severe thunderstorm warning for Hemorrhage in Greenville. Hemorrhage. Oh. Clark, Sharpsville, Verrill, West Middlesex, Fredonia, and Greenville. It's going to be something to watch very closely. With 3 minutes left, I may switch over to considerable graphics, but right now, I don't want to do that. This graphic is rarely ever going to be used. I mean, rarely. So, I want to use it to its advantage. For the next 4 minutes here. I don't know how well this graphic works, I just know it's a new graphic for me. And yes, we will still keep these even after I get like a warning display. We'll still keep these graphics right here the way they are, just to have some of that retro feeling back from the old. Because this will be old in like a year. Hi, Instagram. I hate the new Instagram time limits on streaming. Anyways, that severe thunderstorm warning destructive is in effect for the next 2 minutes. You're kidding. I don't know why none of my graphics work. Yeah, I can change graphics back. That's also one of my things. I will not leave on a destructive severe thunderstorm warning unless if I know someone who just died. Luckily, that shouldn't be a worry. I want to see the METAR station. I like these METAR stations. They are amazing. Alright, that's gonna be it from me. I'm gonna record a YouTube video on the major flash flooding from Hurricane Debbie. I don't know if you guys understand, like, how cool these graphics are. And we don't leave on any tornado warnings, unless if there's no threat. And there's a tornado warning. I know I shouldn't have stayed live. They're gonna be north of Youngstown, Youngstown, yeah. So what took me so long to get back live is I, one, had to edit all of my graphics because I can't stream with incorrect info. So I'm going to create another graphic here soon that'll say live emergency coverage. I'm not worried too much about this 2020. It's going into feral, but that's stronger rotation, so that's going to be... It just does not match up, so that's why I'm not too crazy about it. Just wow. Yankee Lake. You guys are in this tornado warning, so... They probably coordinated with the other National Weather Service office, because the National Weather Service offices don't compete. Believe it or not, they actually work together. This is gum, this is not food. That black line, if you're in this black box with that red box, you need to be near a tornado safe place. I guarantee you they were working, these two National Weather Services working together. The black line, I do that so you guys understand its severity. I might change it to red just because I know what's coming. Yeah, they said that area and the two red boxes need to watch very closely. That is, the one on the left is a tornado warning, the one on the right is a self-issued tornado warning. I want to give you guys enough late time, and that's the only way to do it, so... I realize that's not the best idea, because I could be wrong, but feral, tornado safe place, Hermitage, West Middlesex, you need to be in your safe place right now. Because that is a pretty strong rotation there, and it could produce a tornado at any given second now. That's why I'm telling you guys to take your tornado safe place. I know you guys aren't under a tornado warning, but these are two different net. There you go. I was almost right. There you go, West Middlesex, Hermitage, Sharon, Sharon. Yeah, that's Sharon. Sure. Farrell and Wheatland, you guys are now in a tornado warning. So there you go. After it passes less than 06, I'm gonna go. I got a lot of more stuff to do. But it is a tornado warning and I'm not gonna leave on it, so. A 60-mile-per-hour gust observed. Heavy thunderstorm rain. What is the difference between partly cloudy, partly sunny, mostly cloudy, and mostly sunny? Or partly cloudy and partly sunny? Some rotation right there. Excuse me. Oh, instead of north of Youngstown, let's go Youngstown. Wow, okay, Youngstown, you guys are now under a tornado warning. Until 6. Or 15, or 1700 hours, my bad. 1800 hours, 1700 hours my time. Is this what I was talking about earlier? Like where? Yeah. This is that one storm I was talking about earlier. So we're going to have both tornado warnings in view. Tornado warning 1 because it's the first. 2. I wish Mercer had a municipal airport I could look at the environment rendering. But I'm going to take a look at the environment we're in. It's certainly not that bad. environment's not too terrible for tornadoes, but it's not the best supportive. They tornado warned it just a little bit too late, in my opinion. I know my coverage is not as good today. I am tired. Look at this, rain-cooled environment. 70-degree temperature. 71-degree temperature. And dew point. And this is heading straight for that, so that is actually good. Rain-cooled environment probably all through there. Butler, Pennsylvania, 1.21 inches of rain. I think I need to update my HDMI cording. That's happening multiple times a day now, so yeah, I need to update that. This is the only METAR that actually has a conducive environment for tornadoes. I try not to leave on tornado warnings or destructive severe thunderstorm warnings. Yeah, sorry about that. Large hail, I just looked at this hail report just to see, wow. Let's go take a look at Twitter, see what's happening there. X. Hashtag PAWX. I'm going to check that first tornado warning, see if we got anything on Twitter with it. Nope, nothing. nothing on Twitter. Which is good news, telling me there's not a tornado on the ground, because there's tracers and the storm spotters in this area. Youngstown! That's a rotation right there. Oh! I still have some leftover water from yesterday, so... Water don't expire. So... And I actually have a piece of ice left. That's why I use this. Saves my ice. So I need ice and a drink to be able to drink it. Okay, water. That's your rotate. Oh, that's your rotation right there. Waiting for the NWS. This will probably be the NWS, quite honestly. This will be that probably new tornado warning there, if I had to guess. If it continues like it is. $67 degrees. Wow. Rain cold air, I tell ya. That no longer looks like anything too bad right there. Could be low velocity, low reflectivity. So there you go. That's your rotation. It's just not matching up with reflectivity. Storms are tilted, yes, but not that bad. I gotta put this up somewhere. These are the only 3 tornado warnings, so. Oh. This tornado warning here goes in for the next 20 minutes. 24 minutes. My question is, why is this Youngstown tornado warning for the next 24 minutes? Also, New Wilmington, you probably want to go ahead and take your tornado precautions. They're probably going to issue a tornado warning in here in a little bit. This isn't even a tornado warning watch. There we go. We got a better view on this storm. I see broad rotation right here. That's where that's going to come out of. That's why they're probably going to extend it here for New Wilmington, Volent, and potentially Newcastle. This one's a classic supercell look from the Pittsburgh radar, but 1-inch hail as well. I'll say that 1.68 inches. So range folding, but okay. Or update when I actually try to do something. That's your rotation right there. So if you're in New Wilmington, you need to be in your tornado safe place. This is a tornado potentially about to form, in my opinion. That is, wow. That's your rotation right there. Right there. That the circle here is your rotation. Can't draw, but that's your rotation right there. Up here, your rotation's kind of on the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania. I don't know geography, so it's my bad. Right here's your rotation on that. Right there. Maybe something right there. That also looks like rotation, so. New Wilmington, Newcastle, East Palestine, Darling, Big. Mercer, new tornado warning, Grove City. I was just talking about that. There's that rotation right there. Let's get the storm track for you guys. I'm gonna set it down here. Yeah. And if we go south here, we're out of that tornado warning. Youngstown, you guys can come out of your tornado safe place now. Canfield, same with you. Woodworth, stay in your safe place, as well as New Middleton and Granford. SNPJ. Right there's that broad rotation right here. It's going to be moving to the south of Mercer within the next 7 minutes, 7-8 minutes. But it is broad rotation, so shouldn't be that too much of a factor today. Again, I'm going to turn on watches. This is a severe thunderstorm watch. This is not a tornado watch. I just want to point that out. That even in a severe thunderstorm watch, y'all need to watch severe weather in case of tornadoes. Tornadoes are not your main threat today. Your main threat is, of course, that hail and wind threat, but still something just to mention. It's not an electric storm. In the past 20 minutes, we've seen 3 lightning strikes, 2 in that circle and 1 here. Which may be a good sign that it's not that strong. 5 in this circle here. So it's not very electric. I'm gonna turn off METAR. I'm gonna wait till the Newcastle METAR comes in before I turn it off. I guess they're not gonna reissue a tornado warning. National Weather Service, Pittsburgh. And yes, I do know how hard being a National Weather Service worker is. Somewhat. So I understand if they... I get it. But I think there should be a tornado warning here in the next few minutes, so on that. Right there's your rotation near New Wilmington, just to the west. Actually, it'll be along the Lawrence and Mercer County line. If that says anything, if you guys are locals, that should tell you something. It's heading off, looks to the east, in my opinion. But I can't draw, so that way. That's where I think it's going to be heading here. It's heading more northwest though. Mercer, alright, let's get an update on that storm. Is there any other radar I can use? Oh, that ain't too bad. 3,000 feet up in there, ain't that bad. That's actually pretty good. There's your rotation right there. Very tilted, but should be getting a new reflectivity scan here within the next few seconds here. My guess is 20. And so let's wait on that before I make a decision. Yeah, there you go. I think your rotation's closer to I-80, Interstate 80. I want to double check myself. Broad rotation, but yep, there's your rotation right there. It is 85 degrees in my room. That's why it's so hot in here. Maybe a little pocket of rotation trying to form off near green. No. Wow. Wow. We are looking higher up in the atmosphere. We are, how high are you? Over 14.6 thousand feet in the air, and we're still seeing that rotation 14.6 thousand feet in the air. That's a good thing about being close enough to the radar, you can do that. It is a mature storm. There's not much hail in it, so that's good news. We have just had a tornado warning get canceled. Youngstown. Hopefully I'll be able to say near Newcastle. Hopefully I won't be able to say near Newcastle. Hopefully I'll have to change up. I've already seen that. Both of these tornado warnings expire in the next 10 minutes. Hopefully that will stay there. New severe thunderstorm warning for Oil City. Yeah, that's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania National Weather Service. Of course it is, because of this tornado warning. I'm going to turn off METAR station surface obs. For now, I'll check back in about 5 minutes on it. I think the storm is just tilted though. Let's take a look back here at your lightning. Mercer is no longer tornado capable. National Weather Service has, this is from the National Weather Service. The tornado warning for Mercer, for southeastern Mercer County is canceled. The storm which month the warning has weakened below severe limits and no longer appears capable of producing a tornado. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. However, gusty winds are still possible with this thunderstorm. And you have a little area now north of Lima. Yeah. I mean, North Lima, wouldn't that technically be north of Lima? So, there you go. For some very broad rotation, but enough rotation that needs to be warned. Let's get a storm track on that. But first, storm motion for morning. It's moving up to the southeast towards Columbiana, New Waterford, and East Palestine. If it continues on its current track, it should be north of all of those, but still something to watch very, very closely. This tornado warning does expire at 6 p.m. Yeah, because it's 4:50 at my location, so I gotta get used to translating all of these times. Again, you have much more lightning near between Newton Falls and where it is now. These are within the last 20 minutes, so that is kind of a lot of lightning within down here, which is could show a sign of maturing, which is already mature. I'm going to read this off to you guys at 5:48, so this was updated 3 minutes ago. A severe squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage was located near Oakwood, 7 miles southwest of Newcastle. That just put a new perspective into my head. Near Oakwood. Okay. there you go. I need to update that graphic, this graphic right here. As severity more considerable. It looks just bold and dull. So that's gonna end it, because I'm gonna go record a YouTube video about the flooding from Tropical Storm. I think it's still Tropical Storm. "40-mile-per-hour tropical storm Debbie." It is a weak tropical storm. I will be back. Probably not live, but I will record sometime at like 6 my time. That'll allow me to get dinner and do what I gotta do for my school so I don't not get enrolled. I just had no time to do it. Alrighty, your tornado threat is considerably low. Again, severe thunderstorm watch. I'm going to turn watches on here. In this area, let's go to the National Weather Service. I haven't been able to update the scroll text, so I'm going to turn it off. I need to get something for that, just in case I run into that. Severe Thunderstorm Watch 605 here remains in effect until 7 p.m. It's for this area here. That's going to do it. I will catch you guys next time.